Good morning, everybody. Nikamata right here, right now, in the present of now. The topic of today, it's a super interesting. When I talk about why people don't just do stuff. They're overthinking people. They're all those kind of person that maybe spend too much time thinking and not actually do it. So this is, if you have friends that there's kind of lacking, there's kind of struggling to motivation to do stuff, to be action person, tags on this Facebook live, because it's really important that you share this kind of super important information. I'm an action person. I do it and then think about it. I get ready, do it, and then performing, but then adjust, then start to do it. And this is one of my qualities that bring me to be super strong personality and super active, super doing. I learn a lot of things, just do it. So, and I think about in my whole experience. But before going to this topic, down below there's a link. Click the link, and of course there's down below the link to subscribe a newsletter. See you on the newsletter. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. So people that don't do it, why? Because usually they are afraid to do it. The fear to try, to fear to fail. So this is common, and we are human beings. It's normal to be afraid of stuff, but those will be a good sign, because if you're afraid of something, you're going out of your comfort zone, and every time you go out your comfort zone, it's a risky, but you grow. We're not so much in dangers anymore. We live in a really nice society, super safe, and so go out the comfort zone could be more helpful and productive than to be stay there in the comfort zone. So go out there, but how can do it, and especially what's how can avoid, I can have that much passion, the push to action, do stuff. And if you're not born like with this quality like me, I'm just do it, and whatever happen, it's amazing. How can do this? How can try to avoid this kind of and push yourself out of the comfort zone? It's pretty simple actually, and it's all about mindset. All about mindset. So you got this is theory about learning process, the learning process. This theory, and I read in a lot of books, so it's pretty common in successful people, that whatever you're doing, you gotta doing those stuff just to learn. If you're working to somebody, don't work with money, work to just to learn what you're doing. If you are, I don't know, wake up in the morning, you gotta wake up just to learn stuff and not actually do it. So this bring you in a totally different mindset, in a totally different position, situation about your mind, because now it's a different. I don't have to just do it. I don't have to try it to see if it goes good, it goes no. I just do it because I gotta learn it. This is kind of final destination. So every time you put a final destination in your mind, a goal, a direction, you just go in. It's easy to step away. It's like putting gear your car. When you put in gear your car, you just gotta, it's easy to take the brakes off and the car start moving, slowly moving. It's more the motion that bring you in a momentum that then you bring you to just do it, because it's a learning process. The learning process, it could be everything you're afraid of and you're kind of hesitated to do it. Think about it. I'm doing this just to learn how to do it, and then boom, you do it. This is a mindset that I take from my father, I think, because he never, my parents are farmer, and nobody teach him how do stuff. Nobody. He was alone. His father was hold and have all this, a lot of lands. He started to put seed on the ground, and they started growing. So that's wonderful. I gotta do the farmer. And it was impressed to me how he grow and a level of a lot of companies start to ask for their products. Like, how is that possible? And the key, he just do it. He was there to learn by his own mistakes. It was a huge incentive that my father gave to me, and that's, I think, that I am an action person. I actually do it before everything. And it was amazing how my father just doing putting wrong was there's a process on the farming that you gotta take all the ground, all the earth, and just revolving this motion, and you need to be exactly the how much you gotta go down. If you go too much down, it's not good. If you go too much high, it's not good. You gotta do exactly the perfect um I don't know how I can explain. It's kind of complicated, but you gotta know exactly how deep you gotta go inside the ground to remodeling and take off all the bacteria and stuff to help the vegetable grow better. I had no idea how to do that, but and my father had no idea how to do it. He just did. The first year was too deep. Nothing grew. The second year was too light, so nothing growed really bad. But the third year, after 3 years, he exactly find the right spot on the ground, and he did it. And this has actually happened to me for everything I did. I started this podcast and I'm doing almost every day Facebook Live. I had no idea. I was shy. I was impressing. My English is amazing. Everybody loved my English. And I was really afraid to speak on live on people. But I think I say, well, I gotta learn how to do it. It's a new technology. I want to be outside there and give the other people those information. I really want it. I want to learn how to do it in the best way. Because when this is what I want to do, so I want to learn how to do it. I didn't wait the Monday. On Sunday, I did my first Facebook Live. I'm an action person because I want to learn how to do it. So every time, put your goals, and new goals especially. I want to do something new. That's all we do. If you're afraid, fear of fail, it's a common fear on our human being. If you want to do it, just skip and put in your mind this theory, the learning process theory. It's pretty simple. Do it just because you gotta learn to do it. From Nick and Marty's everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. It's a pretty snowing today. It will be a really cold day, so stay cozy, stay warm. Of course, I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.